Fuck, I just punched my table. Ow. Damn. Okay. Alright. That's an interesting... I don't think I've ever seen all of those words in one phrase before, so thanks for that, Tierney. I guess I could just do the necklace, yeah. So it's literally just somewhere here, okay. Maybe down by the docks? Not gonna be easy to find this. Is that the kid? That's the kid. Can I, like, ask other people about it? Let me see.
Evening, Rufus. Evening, Mr. Reed.
No, I can't.
So long.
Okay. So I'm on my own for this one. Okay. That's locked. Am I still in the area? Barely. Okay, so it doesn't go that far. Have you done the Nurse Crane quest at all? That's the main quest, right? Or are you talking about her side quest? Because if you're talking about her side, well, I guess it doesn't matter which one you're talking about. I haven't done either. I've been doing a lot of side quests and shit. The main quest? No, I haven't really done any of it. I'm thinking I'm gonna continue it today, though. I think once I find this necklace, or rather, if I can find this necklace, I'm gonna actually continue the main story. It's not over here, right? Oh, no, it could be. Or no, it can't be. Huh. Maybe over like here? So that'd be straight ahead and then to the right. What? Where'd you just come from out of there? I thought you were homeless. Okay. Oh, shittings. I got me some bloody shittings. Is this in the area? No, this is not. I went too far. Here? No. Whack that they're not even like giving me like a general. They're giving me a general area, but it's such a big general area that it's like, come on, that's not gonna help me. necklace am I looking for? Seymour's?
Pubs become right peaceful, don't you?
Or I think technically it's his mom's, but he lost it. So, be down this alley. I think I already went down this way though. I might just look this one up, to be honest, because this is kind of a whack fetch quest they got me on here. They really just said, yeah, this tiny piece of jewelry, go find it. The only way this could be worse is if it was a ring. Will he like give me hints or something?
Good evening, Mr. Fishman.
Yeah.
What is you have a cold? Do I have the cold treatment? I think I do.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed?
I know where the necklace is. Where is it?
For gaining people's trust.
Damn, he really just doesn't give me a hint or anything. Okay. And you're suffering from fatigue, was it?
Evening.
Anemia.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Remember where there was a weird hole where the docks are? Told you it had to do with the Rat King. I do remember you saying, yeah. I don't, okay, over here then? Or would it be over here? I'm gonna try to my left first since I'm closer to this area.
Away a bit there, drowned, just.
Ah! I think that's it. Ooh.
It's locked.
Locked. Okay. Oh, found it. From Seymour to my beloved mother Stella.
Seymour to my beloved mother Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
What? Wait, I'm so confused. Why am I being given the option to either give it to his mom or give it to him?
Maggots and
What? That's kind of weird. Isn't he just gonna give it to his mom anyways? Like, what? That's... Okay, that's weird.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dre.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
Huh?
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times. That's all.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all.
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
All right. Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people,
Sociopath,
all
yeah.
those lives.
I mean, I didn't like this guy
I
from the
take no
very
pleasure
beginning,
from it.
to be honest.
Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No. And don't dare speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Man, the fuck is he gonna do if I don't? Bitch.
Tell me about your...
Why should they?
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her.
Yeah,
Can't
like,
you
what the
see
fuck
the
is bro
awful
gonna do if I do
situation?
tell him?
Do you think my mum would have a better life?
I'm
if
gonna
I
go
were
kill
dead?
a whole hospital?
She seems so
Kill a
sad to
fucking
know me
vampire?
sometimes.
His blood probably tastes like shit, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did just have to, like, fucking fix him, basically. So, he actually has decent blood quality, though. He's almost got 3K if I get all the hints. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention to what he was talking about. Fuck. He's a habitual murderer. Seymour's aggressive nature seems contained by his mother. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Death is an appropriate punishment. Death is not an appropriate answer. Think the world gets better in a weird way if you kill him? I mean, shit. He's got good blood, so I'm kinda down. I could kill Clay, then I need to kill someone with a level 2 mesmerize to maximize my shit, and then probably kill him. I have a max of 4, right, to get the good ending. Some things do get bad. Oh, okay. I'm assuming this area would probably get a little shittier.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice
It's mostly to the relatives, yeah.
Flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Max of 4 people I can kill. Okay, gotcha. Did I just get the last hint? No, I did not. I think that means that I'm on the route to get the last hint. What do you have? What is your illness? What? Oh, I think this is one of the dudes that I just can't go over to. I think that's probably why it doesn't let me know. Okay. And then you... Wow, your blood quality fucking blows. Oh my god. I don't even think you're gonna hit 1,000. Or no, you might barely hit 1,000. I'm probably not gonna kill you, though. I feel bad for you. Fatigue? I think I have more treatments for fatigue. I'll have to go give that to him. I think that's it for this guy.
Goodbye.
And I still can't talk to his mom, right? Because I have to have a level 2 mesmerized to talk to her.
So love to gaze at the stars.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
You best come back in the morning, Doctor.
I'll leave you then.
Okay, yeah, I need level 2 mesmerize, so I actually need to kill someone to even talk to her. That's interesting. Okay, I think I've done all the side quests I can really do, because I can't do this one because the area they're in is, like, locked off. I've done all these. This one is kind of just a random one, and then I have none for West End. Okay.
All these whispers of monsters got
I mean, do you have anything new that I could talk to you about?
Eve?
No. Yeah, no, okay.
So love to gaze at the stars.
Alright, let me go give this fatigue thing to Dyson, and then I'm gonna continue on with the main quest. Now, you. Come here, you drunk
Good evening,
fuck.
Mr. Delaney.
What?
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Actually, do I have any new things
Good
for
evening.
you? No, okay.
Goodbye.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
Okay. I guess we will just continue with the main story now. Wow, that is really far. Okay. Alright. Jesus. Does this even go anywhere? No, this is just a dead end. Is there anything back here? Why is this here? Actually, I guess I wanted to check them while I was passing by, but I'll check them. I don't think I have anything new with these guys, though. Oh, no, I do. Okay, I'm glad I came and checked.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
If you mess up the branch of the story, it's an auto-neutral / bad ending. Be careful. Okay.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me, and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it. But I know what I saw. And it wasn't human. Not human at all.
Okay.
Goodbye.
And I'll talk to Edwina. Mesmerize isn't like the movies. If the person has a lot of mental
Been a while
fortitude,
since we've
you
seen
can
any
break
news
their
like-
brain. Oh, okay.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
So is it like the higher level they are, the more difficult it is to mesmerize them? Like not even just in terms of like the level of their mesmerize? Okay. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Really. I'm good. Okay. No, I do not know where to go. I do need to go through this gate. Okay. The higher social level, but this only affects story. Oh, okay. Not to eat them. Gotcha. So, like, if I tried to mesmerize one of the pillars, does that mean, like, there's a chance that I would, like, break their mind or something? Is that what it means? Is this closer? Yeah, I think this is closer. Gotcha, okay. So the higher, like, ranked they are in the region, the more likely I am to, like, break their mind. Okay. I when everything would fall to ruin, yeah. I'm honestly really curious to see what would happen if I just killed all the pillars. That is so interesting to me. Actually, let me stop and upgrade some stuff while I'm here. Because I think, didn't I get like a shotgun or something? Yeah. Lupara. And if I upgrade it, it does more damage than my fucking blood spear does right now. So let's do that. Increase damage and decrease reload time. I mean, honestly, I think more damage. Because the way I look at this thing is pure damage. The revolver is, in my opinion, the revolver is better for just range stun, basically. It kind of sucks that the stun doesn't go up as you level it up, but, I mean, I still just see this as just ranged stun. Damn, the highest level revolver only does 153 damage. That's kind of weak. Okay. Alright. Fuck. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Give me your shillings. These motherfuckers were trying to go into an unrendered building. Oh, brother. I thought I would, like, unlock the building this way. I guess not. Okay. Garbage. We love garbage. Oh wow, that is a big building.
bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
I don't like you already.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Goodbye, young man.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Someday you'll understand, you white. What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. And now I'm just Ben. Ben the tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the
that's his
flu and
son?
all this shit.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
Not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir.
Okay.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Okay.
Goodbye.
The wet boots
Nothing.
will be proud of me.
Bloody heart, boy.
Who are you?
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Okay, it's just random shit, okay. Okay, whatever. You're suffering from a migraine, okay. Oh, it's you! Hey, you piece of shit.
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
In other words, you take advantage of these poor lost souls.
Begging your pardon, I thought you was a man who could appreciate the complexity of the modern world. Things ain't just black and white, you know.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, saved lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swanborough shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. There's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. Made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Callaghan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Sir, I wish I had found you a few nights later than I did. Or maybe never at all. Death would have been a well-deserved punishment for your villainy.
Yeah, but you saved me, didn't you? And you do it again, because you're a decent chap. Just know I'm not.
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. You're on the
I'm
list.
looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
Oh, I already have all your stuff. Oh, and you're mesmerized level 1? Oh, ho, ho. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, okay. I like it.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna kill you soon.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
How the fuck am I gonna do that? Oh.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Okay.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
That's the
As
guy
a
that's like
merchant,
right down the road.
you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Phew.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Okay. What do you got?
Show me what you have.
Oh, you got handle parts. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. You got a blue one, too. Interesting. Okay. And you're the dude that's trying to put him out of business.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist. I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others.
Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Fancy bar.
You never... Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. And these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Okay, did I get anything for this guy? Where the fuck did he go? Oh, he's right there. Oh, wait, no. Where did he go? Damn, bro immediately disappeared. I don't think you're either of the people I'm looking for.
The time will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
I've been touched by God's grace.
I didn't even select anything. I didn't even select anything. I was like, I brought my controller up. What the hell?
Quite a judge.
Well, you are...
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean? Quite a...
Well, you...
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go and listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Sean?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
I have heard an...
You crazy. Okay, good to know. What is your blood quality? Oh my god, it's crazy. Holy shit. Is it 5k? I think that might be 5k, but he is crazy high. Holy. Okay, who's the pillar of Whitechapel? Okay, it is Dorothy. Oh, he's alone! Ah! Oh! That's really coded. That means I can kill him. Okay. Damn, why is his blood quality insane? Like, his is just so much better than everyone else's. Excuse me. Oh, they're over there. Small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. So the flower lady's helping Dorothy, okay.
It's locked.
Okay. You have to go through the church? No. There is a person over here, okay. So Clayton is in this area, okay. Shut up. Are you Clayton?
You are blinded by your false faith.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Okay.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor.
Oh.
Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
I will see you later. I heard you're
Not much.
Actually, what was his,
Do you need
like...
assistance?
That would be
What was his thing?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Okay, can't do anything with that, can't do anything with that.
Goodbye,
Alright,
man.
I'm done with you then. Find the mailbox and the letter. I'll stream for like another 20 or so minutes. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. You wanna play something after I'm done streaming, Junie? not going that way. Somewhere in this area. Still can't go that way. That's too far. Oh, right there. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm sorry that you have not heard me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there's also a war going on here in England, a war against poverty and injustice. This is a war I intend to fight against my advanced years. What? I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. So feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Okay. So he's got children, and he, like, isn't coming back. Okay, how the fuck do I get over to that guy? Do I have to go through the church?
You are blinded by your false faith.
Ah, here we go. Oh, why can't I dash? I don't like that. Definitely in there. Hello, Richard.
Come to this world already touched by grace.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in the city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Oh, I forgot you're a poet.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you, for a start, my dear Doctor.
Okay.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives, how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, this guy's kind of
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't.
Poetry class. Yeah.
But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Is that everything? Alright.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. A nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Okay.
I'll leave. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Editor refusal letter. Sycophant Publishing, Lavender Court, Cannon Street, London. Dear Mr. Nithercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce to you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. Yeah, that's not exactly a great title. I have 5,000
Good
XP.
evening, Mr.
And good evening.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise carving of words.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll leave you.
Alright. Can I go through this gate now? Thank God.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Oh, interesting. You could just mesmerize him instead.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Totter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Alright, I think I'll go through this, like, interaction with Dorothy, and then I will probably stop stream. Oh, and I can just freely talk to you. Cool. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep stealing your money. Stuff in the cupboard. Taking your alcohol. Taking whatever the fuck that was. Taking stuff
It's
from your
locked, all right.
Okay. I got a collectible. I have no idea what collectible that was, I'm gonna be honest. Alright. What do you got for me?
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Okay.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Okay.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Okay.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man, for sure, but a very poor writer.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes. His manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Tell me everything.
I do not...
Huh? Why does it say that I haven't done that one?
Tell me everything. Are you...
She is...
Are you in...
Don't be...
Who?
She's...
You say...
Well...
Okay. I don't know why that's saying that I haven't done it. Whatever. Okay.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but... Thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
But it's not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Alright. Anton? Is he a vampire? Letter to Nurse Crane. London, 31st of October. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you were ever in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. Okay. He's a vampire. I gotta go. Oh yeah, he's definitely a vampire. Oh, I'm taking shit. I don't care yet.
Need help.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
Oh.
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
I don't know what I'm doing!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war
No matter
went,
what you
piling up
does,
one poor
okay.
corpse beside the next?
I was about to say,
This
I was
was
gonna
not
be,
an
I was gonna be really
influencer,
annoyed
Celia.
if like there was
I've
actually a
never seen
correct
symptoms
route
like
in
these on the
that.
continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No.
Okay, that makes me
There's
feel a
something
little
more
better that no
vile
matter
in
what
these
he dies.
reactions.
I was supposed to be
Something
really fucking annoyed if it
primitive.
was like I
There
just
have been
picked the
numerous
wrong
reports of
things
mental
because it was like, how the
breakdowns
fuck was I
caused by the
supposed to
fever
know
that
that? I'm not a
accompanies the flu
doctor.
itself, Doctor.
Yes.
I didn't even know what half that shit meant.
I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
What? Wait, what? I get a choice in this? Obviously Embrace is the bad one. That's killing her. Spare, I look away but she resigns. Okay, so she stops the blackmailing and she resigns from Pembroke. Charm, you will forget about all of this. What does that mean? What does it mean? And why is this one, like, unlocked? Did I, like, do something specifically to unlock this one, or is this just, like, always unlocked? Because this one has a lock symbol on it as if it was not initially, like, unlocked. Like, I did something to unlock it. I'm leaning towards Charm, but I don't know. That one's to Mesmerize? Oh, okay. Oh, it's probably just, is it just because my Mesmerize level is the same as hers? Or no, that wouldn't make sense. My Mesmerize level is level 1, hers is like level 5, because she's the pillar. You think you'll look it up? Okay. I'll wait, because I don't want to fuck up. Because this game seems like it's really long, so... What is, like, the average playtime of this game? Let me look that up. Vampyr... Plan on only engaging with the main story and skipping optional dialogue and side quests. The game will take roughly 15 to 18 hours. Okay, so considering I'm doing side quests and I'm doing a lot of the optional like dialogue, it'll probably take like 30 maybe more. It is to mesmerize? Oh, that's weird. Okay. What's the difference between mesmerizing them and embracing them? That's kind of... Oh, is it like breaking their mind, mesmerizing them? Not specifically just like getting them in a secluded area, it's like breaking them? Because if it's that makes sense. Because otherwise, I mean, what's the point of mesmerizing them if I could just embrace them immediately? Embrace is just kill and eat, yeah. I figured that, yeah. I'm surprised there isn't an option to, like, turn her into the authorities. It's interesting. It's either kill or don't kill, basically. That's all it is. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do spare, then. Because I don't want to mesmerize her, and I don't want to kill her, so... Mesmerize is more to play brainwash her, but remember what I told about that? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna just... I look away, but you resign.
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So... here is my proposition. I'll look the other way in your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed, that sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Okay. Mesmerize level. New citizens available to kill. Instructors soon suffer the consequences of your actions. I failed a hint with her. Interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna kill her, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but... So what's my mesmerize level now? Is it 2? Yeah, mesmerize level 2. Okay. Now I can go talk to Seymour's, like, fucking... What? No way, they gotta let me tell her.
I cannot enter.
What the fuck? That's so weird. I just killed a bunch of people. They came in and I'm assuming killed a few people. Yeah, all the fucking people are just like gone. And I'm just gonna leave their bodies here? That seems a little weird. Okay. Oh.
Step away, sir. Oh! I'm trying to get me! What?
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh?
Kill it, boy!
Oh, what?
Burn it, boy!
this? No. Oh! Ugh. What the fuck? That's awful. What the fuck? 40 stamina, same attack speed, and it has like almost 10 less stun. That's really bad. That's like awful. What the fuck? Yeah, that is not worth it. What the hell? Okay. Well, I guess good thing that wasn't really a hard fight. Alright. Oh, you're level 18, never mind. I thought that guy was like level 10, never mind. Okay. Can I upgrade anything? Oh, I can increase my stake. Sure. Actually, do I need anything for that I do for other shit? I don't think I can upgrade this machete anymore, right? Yeah, I definitely need a new main weapon. Alright, let's upgrade the machete. Let's upgrade this again. Oh, I get to add? Oh, that's cool. I thought it would be like I just replace it. That's actually really cool. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Picasso. Alright. And now I will... Yeah, I'll level up. Alright. 6k XP. Oh my goodness. I need to be level 10 to get the ultimate ones. Blood cauldron. Jesus. Okay, blood capacity, shadow mist, claws, coagulation, spring. Where's the blood bomb? I don't know. Getting more blood per bite would be really nice. That one, that's the one next to the spear, but you already have the spear. The Shadow Mist? Oh, yeah, that does do a decent amount of damage. It's 250. Yeah. I think I'll stick with the spear. I like the spear. You can only have one thing on that particular row. Yeah, I figured. Damn, 2,000 XP for the next level on that. Does increase it by quite a bit, though. Oh, reduce the cost, too. You just call it Blood Bomb? Gotcha. Okay, what do I want to get? I think more blood absorption when I actually bite someone would be really nice. I think also maybe more stamina would be really good. Because that's like the big thing that I think is like my biggest problem is I just keep running out of stamina in the middle of the fight. So I'll get 2 in Big Thirst, and then I think I'll get 2 in... I already have 1 in this. I think, though, if I just get another one, I should be able to get one of the ultimates. Oh, no, I'm level 9. Damn. I don't think I'll be able to get an ultimate yet, then, because these are 3k, right? How much are these to buy? Oh, they're only 1,000. Oh. Yeah, they're each only 1,000. Okay, yeah, no, I might actually right out the gate, I'm leaning towards Rage, but it looks like it's the weakest of the three because it only does 200, whereas this does 600 and then this does 400. Let me check like the levels. Some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Rage is one of them. The vampire loses control and unleashes the beast within to do their dirty work. The beast teleports itself on targets around them, striking with an unfettered fury. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Just to release the beast, my friend, it's more satisfying than you think. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I kind of get why this one does less damage. Is this like a passive sort of thing? Like it just, I pop it and then it just starts doing damage to enemies around me, whereas all the other ones are more of like an actual like ultimate sort of thing? Create a shadow vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. The shadow interrupts an enemy in the area and inflicts tremendous damage. So, the vampire concentrates, summoning the shadows in their purest, darkest form. These shadows capture the vampire's prey and toy with it, like a cat with a mouse. After a brief moment, the shadows strike, impaling their prey. Okay, and then Blood Cauldron. 400 blood. You focus on your power to blow the target's blood, causing it to violently explode. Yeah, okay. Some ability, the vampire concentrates their power on one target, and makes the victim's blood boil. Wow, I can't read. Through this process, the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. The vampire will release their prey after a few seconds, leaving damaging blood cells within them. These cells will continue to impact their host before exploding after a short time. The blast will affect any living creature near the host. Because of its... yeah, okay. Interesting, okay. I actually don't know which one I want. Which one do you use, Junie? So I could maybe get, like, an understanding of it. Or do you just know which of these is, like, the best one? Or which of these is the worst? Because as far as I can tell, it seems like the Rage is the worst. And it seems like maybe the Blood Cauldron is the best one. Because the damage you initially deal to the guy, then the explosion, and then you also get blood back, that seems really good. Blood Cauldron's OP, but the other two are fun. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, the one I don't really want, and it does the most damage, but I don't really want Abyss. That seems kind of boring. It seems like I just throw something at their feet and then they die. Like, that's all it really seems like. And it looks like it only does it to one enemy, too. 2,000! Holy shit! What? Oh my god! Holy fuck! 2,000 damage when it's maxed out! Oh my god! That is a lot! Holy shit! What about Blood Boil? Only 1,300. Damn, Rage kinda does not do a lot of damage. This must be like a passive, it just damages enemies around me sort of thing. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Blood Cauldron. If it's boring, if I don't like it, I think I'll try out Rage afterwards, but... okay, there we go. And I've got some more stuff still. I could probably do some other stuff. How much do I need for the next spear upgrade? 3k. Throw a large blister has been passed through enemies in front of you. This massive projectile will deal greater damage than before. Concentrate 3 smaller blood spears which can kill enemies. Honestly, I like the bigger one more. Because it's like, I go for piercing anyways. Like, I go for that anyways, so I don't really need to have multiple. I think just having one big damaging one would be better. Okay, what does upgrading this do? Oh wait, there's other shit to this? Toggle... 10 stamina, 2.5 stamina, used per second when standing still, plus 150% damage. Oh, so I get crazy damage if I go with this one. Okay. Oh, and I get more stun, too. Now what's this one? The fog sticks to you, and you are now able to dodge while using shadow Then again, the extra damage with this one is kind of goated. Because couldn't I go into Shadowvale and pull some, like, fucking, like, assassin type shit and get behind someone and then, like, shoot them with a shotgun or something and do an extra 250% damage? That seems kind of good. Okay, okay, so upgrading it literally just makes it, like, come off cooldown faster. That's not really that necessary right now. Yes, you could. That's cool. I like that. I think I might go in that branch then. It also just seems nice. Spring from supernova from your target and cause damage upon landing. Okay, let me get coagulation, actually. I should probably get this. This seems like it's a good ability. And then I've still got 1,000, so I could grab one more thing. I will grab... I'm gonna start upgrading my health. I should probably start upgrading my health. You're 600? Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Alright. Hold on. Confirm. Alright. Future police raid in Whitechapel. As of late, the rumors that surrounded Whitechapel are ripening into facts. In the last 3 months, the police have suspected the district of hosting what might be the heart of London's medicinal black market. But of course, these suspicions will remain assumptions, for no task force or additional police presence have been sent to Whitechapel. No large drug stocks have been found, nor no crime lords arrested. This masquerade has only been planned as a desperate attempt to conceal the blatant incompetence of the London City Council's Board of Health by giving the populace a cheap and easy victory, while the epidemic spreads more and more each day. Worst of all, when you take time to review the most recent statistics, you discover that the district of Whitechapel is coping with the disease much better than the other parts of the city. Is it a miracle? Evidence of the activity of an illegal but efficient medical underground? More proof of the authorities' criminal incompetence? All I know is this. If a Londoner has a better chance to survive the epidemic by choosing to live in this godforsaken borough, I'm ready to move to any cheap, flea-infested flat some shady landlord will agree to rent me right now. Okay. Oh, these guys are in serious territory. Yikes. Alright. Here we go, level 12. Alright, made some pretty good progress today. I literally doubled my level, so that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna chill for like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop in party, and I'm down to play something.